Go right ahead. So, we are introducing a system called threat levels or NPC levels. And this is split up into 4 categories. You've got NPC level 5, level 10, level 15, and then level 20. For example, a level 5 would be your average engineer worker or the goons, the ones you guys fought in the first mission. Basically, untrained, they're the rabble. The reason we put them at level 5 is how our rolling system works, if you ever need to do it yourself. So ideally, we trust you guys as role players, especially in combat, to conduct the combat appropriately. That goes for both players and the NPCs. So if I'm walking around as an NPC level 5, let's go ahead and... yeah, sure.
Scrolling intensifies.
I'll grab the henchman. This would be an NPC level 5. So that means if you are engaged with them, be it hand-to-hand or something you deem you need to have a roll for, typically speaking, we don't want to have DM intervention for all of these, because chances are you're going to be fighting with a lot of these guys. But, let's say, for instance, Esso and myself are locked in a fight somehow. You've come up to me, and we're doing our shit, whatever. Most likely, I'm going to lose, but if something ever happens that you deem as a player, or as an NPC, there should be a roll for. For the player to win, they have to roll over a 5. A 5 or higher. That's why that level is there. It's not like, oh, you always have to roll for it. It's not, you don't always have to. So if we're doing a test of strength because we end up in a lock, we go, all right, let's one of us roll for it. So you, as a player, go ahead and roll. Test of strength. What do you get?
Get a 10.
You got a 10, so he overpowers me. That system is there so you can do it yourself. If you ever roll over a 5,
level 20's really dangerous.
NPC.
Yeah, level 20.
Precisely, and I'll get to that. Level 10, a good example would be our trained security guards here. You guys are at base level 10 unless traits specify otherwise. Same thing. That means if we're involved in fights, and if I'm over here doing the same shit, I need to roll over a 10 in order to beat it without DM intervention. Level 15 would be a good example for these guys here. Typically speaking, every NPC, unless specified otherwise, is going to be level 5. You guys know that you are level 10. It will be implied if there is something with a specific level, because at that point, the DMs are going to want to keep eyes on it. If you guys are getting into hand-in-hand combat with these suckers, and they are the mercs that they're usually representing, then they are level 15, and a DM will most likely be there to help you figure out that exact combat scenario. Because they're stronger, the DMs generally want to watch them. As you've seen in the past, these guys haven't been on the field, or we haven't had boss-type enemies unless the DMs are right there with them. So, you guys will be level 15. Level 20 are characters that would be either specified story NPCs that have plot importance, or simply unkillable unless specified by other means. Basically to say, hey, even if you decide you want to run up and clock this guy, he's level 20, so even if he doesn't physically outpower you, he's got something up his sleeve or something that's going to prevent you from being able to hurt him or kill him. Goblin here is a level 20 NPC. Unless the DMs are involved, chances are you are not going to be able to kill him. So, same thing with the asshole we all hate, Treyas. Some of the bigger NPC characters are designated as 20. So, those are the NPC levels. Anybody have questions about those?
So would the Comstar reporters be NPC level 20?
I would consider them to be so.
Yeah.
Because there's the threat level there. Threat level 20. The term level goes in hand with threat level. Sure, you might be able to overwhelm her and kill her, but they're going to roll up with a fleet and blow you to Kingdom Come. Questions out there?
Kinky.
Would story NPCs be also built into this, or are they separate? Or a combination? Like, for example...
Specific story NPCs. So, generally speaking, like security guards or player NPCs, those would be you know, level 10 or level 5 if you're a simple engineer, etc.
Okay.
Again, it's specified NPCs. Lanius.
These rules, do they only apply out in combat missions, or can these also apply outside of combat missions?
It applies everywhere.
This is a workshop to get people spun up on the combat. There is no story here.
So that means if you end up getting into a fight with a level 5 NPC somewhere on the ship, unless you guys are having a DM'd specified fight where you're, you know, they're overseeing it and they're giving you the rules for hand-to-hand CQC, which is a different topic, they would be considered level 5. Keep in mind, the reason these levels are there are for you guys in this situation a DM is not present to figure those roles out for yourself.
To be able to roll for yourself. Yeah.
Precisely. Any more questions? Yep. Spats.
So, for certain characters with specific edges, like say you try to, as an example, fight Indra in hand-to-hand combat, does the edge modify their threat level in that specific situation, or does it just modify rolls?
That would modify rolls.
Okay.
Now, again, this applies to NPCs, so players are in a different category, of course.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Well, story NPCs do have edges and flaws, but yeah, that's all rolls, as far as I understand.
Precisely, yes. It's simply when it comes down to automation.
Just to clarify, Haven.
It's not too difficult a system, relatively self-explanatory when you put it into a bit of practice. Waffle?
Just to clarify, are these, the threat levels, are they applied to the OP4 NPCs only, or are we actually assuming that the non-story NPCs also have a threat level of 5?
For the most part, they are going to be meant for OP4. But obviously, it's also very much there for combat situations. You know,
but like, let's say on the ship. So, I do have a question. Like on the ship, engineers, mech techs, support staff, in just like in case they have, you know, more going on, would they be all threat level 5, and then like security would be like threat level 10, something like that? You know what I mean?
Yes, in a combat situation, that is what they would be, unless specified otherwise, and that comes down to, obviously, character creation. But you probably won't run into that issue too much. This is mostly just you know, when a security guard here or a player runs in front of a goon, or if they try to overcome somebody who is also a level 10. Just because security is considered level 10 doesn't mean you won't run into other potential enemy NPCs who are also level 10. It's here to help establish those meanings and those numbers.
So when a level 10 and a level 10, or a level 5 and a level 5 get into a fight together, then it's just down to straight rolls? You know what I mean?
Because it's not only 6 PCs.
Well, it depends on who's trying to
PCs on the player side.
Well, okay.
And who knows how many NPCs. These are the
if you are facing,
operation,
and this will always be in favor of the
NPCs.
player, so to speak.
So if
OP4
NPCs need to know
and you're facing an
how
enemy who's level 10.
to
Let's say you're level 10.
Deal with
you're a merc, but you're level 10. Okay,
and
you guys are facing each other. They are the established enemy. They're not the character. So when the roll is being made, it's going to be made in the.
And it's not just for the next mission. This is to get players, the NPCs, trained up.
Awesome.
Yeah, basically.
To
I mean, heck,
know what
as
to do in these combat
you could
situations.
run up and, you know, and try to overtake this level 15 asshole, but you know, the roll is still the roll. Question.
Right back.
Just to verify, so basically NPCs based on this system should never really be rolling in combat, it should just be the PCs?
For the most part, I mean, yes, it's going to be the NPs who are rolling to figure these conflicts out. That's when they happen.
So follow-up question on that then. So let's say that for whatever reason there's like escort NPCs or something, just they've got some
I think the player force is 6 strong, but they are going against a bunch of OP4 that need to know what to do.
Should we just go
So.
ahead and differentiate it down to if we run.
Goblin is the big bad of Heartless Walker. All these idiots are part of Heartless Walker, and Goblin's the one with red eyes.
In those scenarios,
he's the leader.
Where
he's the
you
big.
Feel you need to make a roll.
Big bad.
Now, obviously, you understand your threat level, and you know that if I'm going up a level, 20 or a level 15, generally speaking, they're probably going to be better than me. So if I'm, obviously, like I said, if I'm that level 5 and I go running up to you, I can pretty well assume that I'm going to lose this fight. Because I'm not trained. He clearly is. He's got the armor. He's got the, pretty much. So, obviously, and this is why we trust you as role players, I'm going to role play this out accordingly. I'm gonna lose that shit. But for whatever reason, you end up in a scenario where you feel you should have a roll, and a DM is not around to make it. That's what those threat levels are there for. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome.
Basically, yeah. So as, yeah, basically. So, I'll read it from the actual document that's going to be released here. They'll have a threat level assigned. A threat level will determine how high a roll must be to eliminate that threat. Rolls below the threat level will still cause injury, unless it is a critical fail. The multitude of injury rolls will track towards elimination if not above the threat level. So, say in order for a threat level 15 NPC would need a 15 to be eliminated, vice versa. All right.
Press those down.
So, and it is important, worth stating, that in order for anyone to play an NPC that is threat level 10 or higher, they must be combat vetted, and that's what these workshops are for. So in regards to CQC and Melee, as we have it drafted out in description, so when it comes to player characters versus player characters, players initiate off of opposing rolls, basically. The fight sways in favor of the higher roll, of course, and rolls mid-fight will determine the momentum. So the best 3 out of 5 rolls, or 3 to 5 rolls, whatever it is, will obviously pretty well determine how the fight is going. Players are free to pre-form their fight without any rolls if they trust each other enough in combat. CQC for PCs versus NPCs, and more specifically, when we're fighting actual, enemy NPCs. I know you guys are technically story NPCs and vice versa. This has to do when you're fighting the enemy, obviously. So, non-threat level NPCs, like level 5 or goons, will, generally speaking, give the PC a very short fight, but ultimately be defeated fairly easily. If a PC is overwhelmed by numerous of goons at the same time, then the difficulty of the engagement increases, of course, and injury is more likely. The NPCs with assigned threat levels will, generally speaking, have a DM around to roll throughout the engagement, like I was explaining before. So when you're fighting guys who are like 10 or 15, there will be someone there to roll for it. Because we want to make sure we watch those fights. So firearm combat. As you guys know, there is the screen effect, which has been reduced ever so slightly in regards to the range to make it so that the bullets actually need to land much closer in order for those effects to register. So, for instance, if I take one of the guns out, here we go. Thank you very much for volunteering, Apex. I'm going to shoot at your feet. Tell me if you see the screen effect or not. No, just look at me. No screen effect? Precisely. I'm going to shoot at your knees. Screen effect? No. Now I'm going to shoot center mass, basically your hips. Screen effect?
No.
Yep. So, this is the zone at which the bullets will start registering the screen effect, and it also includes above and to the side, and it's not always when it is on hit. That's why it's in an implication system. And especially when you're kind of far away, it can be hard to make sure you actually land your shots that precisely. So that's why this is an implication system. It symbolizes different things depending on if you're an NPC or a PC. So if you're a PC and you are getting shot at and those screens start to show up, you can take that as, oh, I am being shot at. I am being suppressed. Get to cover. That'll happen sometimes, like say, go ahead and hop inside here, this building here, and peek your head through the window. That might still activate if I shoot nearby you. So I'm hitting the wall, but it's still triggering that effect, isn't it? So, as PCs, generally speaking, they take that as, oh shit, I need to take cover. If for whatever reason they deem that was a hit and they want to take it, they can do an injury roll, ask for a DM. Injuries are going to be covered later on at another time, as I explained in the pre-meeting. As for NPCs, when you see those, most often you're going to want that to register as taking a hit. That means it's pretty easy to take a hit. So when you guys are fighting in your squads as enemy NPCs, unless you really want to die, don't be the idiot running out there going, you know, just give them the good old bonsai charge. You guys are going to be trying to play it slow and tactfully as well. Because once you see that, the push, as an NPC, that generally means you've been shot. Take the hit.
Level 5 4 wise. Just question real quick. Like level 5, like what you're a grunt right now. Like say you shoot me once or twice. I'm dead.
Pretty much.
Taking the hit doesn't mean you're going down.
It doesn't always mean you're going down, and that definitely depends on the NPC enemy you are playing. That's something that's being reviewed as well. As mentioned, there are such things as armor types. This leans more towards the players. But say, for instance, if you're playing the unarmed and unarmored goons, and you take a hit, 1 or 2 hit, you're down, basically. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Like, if you're taking cover somewhere and you're peeking out, poking out, you could, if you wanted, take that as, oh, shit, they landed nearby. This is where we, like I said, we trust you as role players. If you see that screen effect, and you were taking cover behind something, and you really don't feel like it's actually hitting you, then you can be like, okay, I'm just very heavily suppressed. Let me relocate. But generally speaking, you see that you took a hit.
Yeah,
so
my whole point was, like, not these guys, but like a goon like you, those 2 shots would probably take me down, right?
Yeah, basically. There will be certain characters that don't have threat levels at all. Those are absolutely one-shot kill when you see that. So, armor works a little bit differently here. So, armor can be brought into missions if obtained by a PC or, found by missions, etc., etc. A lot of roleplays use a system where your armor level means that you add like a +1 or a +2 or whatever it is whenever you take a damage roll. We are integrating it more closely with the damage system. There are 4 levels of armor. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, Level 4. Level 1 and Level 2 are relatively common. 3 and 4 are much harder to find. 4 is definitely very rare. Nobody here, except for maybe this guy, has Level 4 armor.
Would a Longinus be Level 4 armor?
A Longinus is an entirely different category. I wouldn't consider that body armor at all.
Yeah, the Longinus is a vehicle.
That is an example of a level 20 threat to level. That's an example of a threat level 20 NPC. So,
Player killer.
That's a killer right there.
This ties hand in hand with taking injuries in our roleplay. So there are, when you take an injury roll, and again, this is mostly for players, story NPCs who are on the good guy side. Because as bad guys, it's pretty easy to determine. You have a couple of hit points, etc., etc. The rolls that happen are as follows. If you roll anywhere between an 11 and a 19, it's considered superficial. It's a superficial injury. It didn't do very much. It just scraped you, scratched you, grazed you, whatever it is. It's annoying. You're probably bleeding a tiny bit, but for the most part, it's just there for flavor. It's not gonna kill you. If it's a 20, bullet completely missed you. It's completely negated. If you roll between a 7 and a 10, that's considered a minor injury. If you roll between a 4 and a 6, that's considered a major injury. And then a 1 to a 3 is a critical injury.
Wait, so we're going golf rules here?
Golf rules?
It's the original
lower the number, the more
critical role system we've been going with for, what, the past...
The lower the number, the more injured you are.
Yep. So, because if you roll a d20, what is my injury system? And I roll a natural 1, as per D&D rules, that's really fucking bad.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
I think we go off better of a D&D system more than anything.
Right.
If I've learned anything so far in this.
Pretty much. Don't overcomplicate, like, don't think too hard on them, the numbers and the systems, because it's there to be a basic guideline for you to keep track of as a player. That becomes easier over time, and we try to form it in a way that you don't have to sit there and constantly crunch numbers, crunch math, whatever it is, because if you goof up on it a little bit, it's no biggie. So, that being said, we have a system in place that probably won't come up too often, but we have the rule of 3s, is what we call it. If you take 3 superficial wounds, that turns into 1 minor wound. If you take 3 minor wounds, that becomes 1 major wound. You take 3 major wounds, it becomes 1 critical wound, etc., etc.
Hey, Baymax.
So, eventually, when death rolls happen, if you happen to get 2 critical wounds right next to each other, and you did not get sufficient treatment for it, and the treatment is being covered at another time, then that incurs an immediate death roll. Death rolls are as follows. The first time you get a death roll, it has to be a 1. If it's higher than that, you survived. Second time you get a death roll. If it's a 3 or lower, then you're dead. So you have to roll higher than a 3. The third time is up to 5. And then past then, it stagnates at 5 and it stays the same. So by your 4th death roll, you have to roll 5, or you have to roll above a 5, etc., etc. Any questions about that? Zepson.
Is this across the entirety of the life of the character, or like just for a mission?
This is across the entire life of the character.
Okay.
Even as a story NPC.
These same rules are how Darling and Flash died, correct? They haven't changed?
Yep. Either that, or if someone, chose for story reasons to, find an out, and then they take it, etc., etc. Question, Kregon.
What about in regards to nat 20s when it comes to death rolls?
Glad you brought that up. So, if you do get a natural 20, that negates the death roll entirely. So it's as if it never even happened. And so obviously, between missions you get treatment, time goes by, yada yada. Your injuries reset naturally, but the death rolls do not. So those stay the same across the season.
Oh, so new season, we reset all of it.
Yep. Any other questions?
Can we get like a spreadsheet for that?
There is actually a document that's being released, and it shows those numbers there, which they're not too difficult to figure out, because once again, it also is just in 3s. 1 to 3 is critical, 4 to 6 major, 7 to 10 minor, and everything up above that is 11 to 19 superficial. It's relatively simple. So, those are the rules we have in regards to armor level. The armor level bit. Sorry, that was that because it all plays into the damage you take. So, these guys, for instance, security, you guys are armor level 3, and here's what armor levels do for you. When you take damage, and you take a damage roll, that armor level basically reduces the injury you took to the level above it for as many points as your armor level is. So if you're armor level 2, let's say, oh shit, you just took an injury there. Go ahead and give yourself a roll.
10.
Yes.
You got a 10?
Mission will be on Wednesday, as per usual.
Been a minor injury,
and we are going to do a pre-run before then, but it will not be streamed.
But it did take a point away from your level 2 armor. So now it's
pre-run's
level 1.
basically to figure out where all the mission kinks are and hammer them out.
You just got shot again. Roll.
6.
With a 6, that means it got bumped up to the... That normally would have been a major. So now it's a minor. But your armor is compromised now.
So as opposed if you rolled a 6 before, it would have been just a...
Right.
No,
minor one. Yeah.
superficial.
Are you good?
Superficial.
Yeah. Ask your question.
No. I got durability, but the example was it was a level 3 armor. He got shot.
Level 2. He's level 2.
Level 2.
Okay, you did say 3 before. But
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 3? Level 2.
Said
Level 2.
Yeah, you said level 3.
That's a stumble on my part.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
These guys, for instance,
I got lost right there.
I could say you're level 3. So yeah, Waffle. Go ahead and roll for me.
15.
You got a 15, so that really didn't do shit at all. So here's the thing: if you get a superficial roll already when you're wearing armor, it didn't do shit because you can't upgrade that, you know.
And it doesn't damage the armor either?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So only
Yeah.
minor and below will lose your durability. Superficials does not.
Yes, basically. Let's see.
We'll not be streaming the pre-mission or the pre-run, but we will be streaming the mission. So Wednesday is normal. Tuesday is when we're doing the pre-run.
You got a 7, so...
And I will be on
that
Monday,
is a
if you
minor
care,
injury, that would
for
bump it
Aether.
up to superficial. One more. Zabson.
God, jeez.
Surprise!
It's jarring. Surprise.
Oh, that's a 1?
Oh, that was a natural 1, so that's a critical injury no matter what.
Okay, so
That is the exception.
Okay.
You did. You bump it up, but 1 is period.
Yeah, critical fail is always critical fail, and critical success is always critical success. Spatula.
Get 2 more. So on a critical 1, how does that interact with armor durability? Or are we saying that it hits somewhere that the armor doesn't protect?
Would that be an
Yeah,
instant
that's
death
probably
roll
what
on a
we would go
critical
for.
one? Okay. Or like an instant...
If there is anything about that list or those numbers that is subject to change, it will be expanded upon and will be relayed to you all, but that is the basic system that we're starting with. Canopane?
Yeah, so if you have level 3 at the moment and you get a critical that's not a natural 1, it will bump it up to superficial, but you lose 1 durability.
Yes.
And then next time it would be minor, then next time it would be major, and then critical.
Basically, yes. Coyote.
What happens to durability on a net 1? Does it completely destroy the armor, or is it just 1 grade down again?
I think it's still 1 grade down again. I think. I would have to actually double check on that.
Okay, because level 3
But-
bumps you up 3 levels up. So critical
Yeah.
goes to major, minor, superficial,
Alright,
1.
settle down. Still explaining things.
Basically, yeah.
I know.
Your roll, it
It just takes you up a level. It bumps you up a level. Yep.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, yeah, I got it. Cool.
Bumps you up a level.
That is better. Okay, now I know.
And yeah, the level goes hand in hand with the durability. So, all right.
So the more hits you take, the less it'll bump it up over time.
Yeah, unless it's
Armor gets
superficial.
weaker,
Superficial
protects
does
less, unless it's
Yep.
superficial. Cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. If it's superficial, just you know.
You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, there we go.
Guard my makeup.
Wednesday is the mission.
Any more questions?
Superficial damage is critical.
Any more? Spatula.
Just so my brain can process it. So it's
Yep.
Just at the normal time.
It's
Nope.
It's going up the levels of injury. And,
Precisely. All right.
and then that,
We'll practice. Give me a roll.
11.
11. So if it's superficial, then bounce right off. Let's do it again.
Right. 3.
3. So that normally would have been a what?
A critical.
That would have been a critical, so now it's a major.
So now it's a major, and you've lost 1 point of armor.
I'm really here just to...
What? If he's level 1?
If he's level 2.
No,
He's level 2, so he lost basically 1 point. The level goes hand in hand with like the durability. That's like how many shots you can take that bump it up.
Okay, so I think the confusion is, does the level only bump it up 1 or per the current level number?
At the moment, the level only bumps it up, the injury tier up 1, If we decide that that's subject to change and we want it to go hand in hand with the level, then we might do that. For now, we're keeping it simple, just so that A, people can get used to it, B, people aren't busy crunching numbers. But...
Yeah, because I've had level 3 bumped up 3 times.
no. Yeah, it's important to explain that so people get familiar with it. But do
basically
keep in mind
health.
that... Yeah, that pertains to the player character. So if I'm a combat NPC, I'm generally speaking not going to be taking those same kind of rules. Because obviously, again, we trust you guys as role players. Those numbers and systems are only there for players and the main cast or the party to determine what is happening to them. One more.
Alright, so that means that you don't accumulate superficial wounds until your armor is level 0, because they don't count until you're 0.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
But once it's 0, then you're taking all of them.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, with that being said, here's what we are going to do. We're keeping you guys split up, and we are starting off in smaller groups first. We're going to be switching sides between players, NPCs versus NPCs, etc. And establish some of those rules. Make sure you guys get some time to use the guns.
Yep. There will be a pre-run that will not be streamed on Tuesday, and Wednesday will be the mission proper.
Get used to
that will be streamed.
Knowing when to take hits, kind of how you want to position yourself, how you want to move around the map. The idea is, instead of those narrow corridors we push people through and have these hallway fights, you guys are given a bigger area, or an arena, per se. So, follow me. To move around and operate at your own agency. So if the players are starting over in that building there, and they've got a squad of, let's say, 5 or 6, the NPCs or the Op 4 could start in a building way over there, communicate with each other, operate as a squad. Ideally, we would like to get it to a point where the Op 4 is also sitting in their own Discord communicating with each other, because you guys try to move around and play around. However, the NPCs, of course, still abide by NPC rules, such as I saw the suppression, I take a hit, or I'm goon level, so I'm one-shot kill, or if you're, say, these guys, for instance, which in this particular scenario, we are going to give. Let's give our mercs 3 hits. So 3 hits is what will kill you guys. However, you do still take wounds. You take damage. So the moment you see this, you've been shot at, bam, you just took damage. Crap. You know, you're gonna roleplay that. You're, goddamn, I've been shot in the arm. You know, my gut, whatever it is. Hey, come here, help me up, patch this up if you want, because you can still roleplay it out. You know, out of that, or you're crazy and you're just gonna carry on. You know, bleeding. So.
I mean, drilling can do funny things.
Precisely.
That was not meant as a pay attention to me, clear my throat. I just had to clear my throat.
We're going to start off with these engagements being smaller, and they will grow bigger and bigger as time goes on. And if we want to eventually, if you guys think you can keep yourself organized enough, we could have a 3v3. And again, the idea is to play with the system, see what we like, what we don't like, and you as NPCs get used to where to move, how to move, etc. The one thing, if you do die, I want to point out that is important, that I want you guys as NPCs to do. If I'm all the way the fuck over here, and you shoot me, and then I do this, kind of just a bit anticlimactic, isn't it? Or if I'm sitting around a corner, or I'm peeking over something, I'm shooting at you, you guys are shooting back, and you finally actually do get a hit on me. If I just kind of fade away, they don't fucking know what's going on. Do your best to broadcast if you are taking a hit that you've been hit, or that you've been killed. So,
airsoft rules, call your shots.
Here. Someone catch. If I could throw efficiently at all.
Good job, David.
Right. So, I'm over here, I'm peeking, I'm poking, you guys gonna take a shot at me.
Is like,
go ahead.
He was laying down over at the place we were at.
Get me right in the kisser.
I tried to call him
Make sure
over,
you
but he
broadcast
didn't
the
move.
fact that I was hit.
I do not know if he's still there or not.
Bang, bang,
Falling
bang, bang, bang. Make sure that they can see, especially from a range, that I've been shot. If I'm standing all the way the fuck over here, go ahead and take another couple of shots.
Nothing wrong.
Even if it's just a stumble, it shows that clearly something landed. So do your best to broadcast it as much as you can. And when you die, ideally, what will happen for all the avatars, namely the NPC ones,
Isn't that why you're here?
such as this one, is there are toggles on them that let you go invisible.
Oh no.
Or you can simply respawn. Rules, because everybody will be spawning their own weapons. At this point, everyone go ahead and spawn their own gun. Leave the LMGs alone for now.
I want a pistol. People don't take pistols.
Don't take a fucking pistol.
Where'd my... I had a rifle, and then it just vanished.
Udon, please.
If you took a spray of 3 bullets, I leave that up to you as a role player to determine what happens. So obviously, if you get rolled up on and someone's like this close to you and they just light you up,
Spawn it until it stays.
If they give you everything, you just got mowed down, you know? But if you're from afar and you happen to get like a 3 spray or whatever it is, if you choose to take that as you've been hit 3 times, then go for it. If you choose to take that as you've been hit once, go for it. We're still giving you some agency as role players. Again, that's why we're practicing this, so you can get used to role playing as both the players and the Op 4, and respond accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very much an honor system thing.
Okay, so...
This is not how you hold a pistol.
Hold your fire, please.
With this one, with the touring grunts you
It's better.
some of us that have partial VR buffs, like partial body VR as a consideration, I think there is an emotion that...
Don't use that.
There we go. No?
Do your best not to use that, because A, it still turns with your head when you look side to side, and it takes a while to finagle your gestures in order to make it happen. If you have Waffle.
What?
This man does not have full body. However, he does have play space mover. Here's one thing you can do if you're not full body in order to say, all right, I'm dead, I'm down, I've taken a hit. Bitch. You can play space mover yourself down to the ground if you need or you feel like it, but as combat NPCs, and especially vetted ones, again, we are very much putting on an impressive show here, for lack of better terms. So being on your feet, being ready, being active is a good way to go about it. Say, for instance,
if you shoot me, what I do, say you kill me, I fall, and then if I feel like I'm floating, I play space move down just a little bit.
honestly, even if you're floating,
You know what I mean?
it's not that big a deal. Just pop invis or respawn if you're downed or dead. But here's an important thing.
Play space.
Unless you are respawning and you're able to take your gun with you, make sure your gun is on the ground. What's wrong with this picture? Everyone shoot at me.
My word, he got vaporized.
What is wrong with this picture? What is wrong here?
Where did you call the exorcist? That's what's wrong.
He's floating in the midair. That is what is wrong there.
So either do one of the following, because obviously, as you know, we have the system in the game where if you let go of it, it floats. But if you happen to drop it, it'll throw. You can throw it if you want, just not too aggressively, or, say for instance, I don't want to fall or collapse on the ground. Something you can also get away with in the half body is simply crouch. Get down to floor level. So when I collapse eventually, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get down here because I don't want to fall all the way. From here, my gun's on the ground, everything's around there. I can either pop invis or I can respawn. Try to make sure your gun is near the ground. I don't want to see this shit.
Full-on Diablo loot mode, just like, bleh!
3 to plus 2!
I think everybody shooting at once happened to kill the world ambience. Is it quiet for anyone else?
I hear it.
I can still hear the wind.
Okay, it's just me then. It's just me then because of all the suppression.
That could have been all the bullets that hit you.
That's probably what it was. That's okay. I got this. Alrighty. So here's what we are going to practice doing.
We have a question, Haven.
Let's start off with 2 teams of 6.
Haven, we have a question.
Actually, no. 5 and 6. I need 5 bad guy NPCs and 5 players. Let's see here. Op 4
Haven,
is
we have
going
a question.
to be... Oh, sorry. Yep, question?
Who left their handgun behind?
If someone is shooting and using a camera, will the hit register if it hits the camera?
No, that was debunked, by the way. Are you talking about the, sorry, I forgot I was invis. The camera. There was concern that shooting around the camera caused the, suppression effect. That's been dismissed. We tested it. It does not do that.
Okay.
Literally impossible for that.
Basically. So, let's see. If you are volunteering for the first round, jump down here. If you want to watch and see what other people do, maybe get an idea, then we can do that next. Let's see. Alright then. Bad guys are going to be lining up on my right over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got it. You guys are the Op 4. Put the green eyes on so you guys are glowing in your uniform. So, Gordon, go ahead and put the green eyes on as well. So here's what I'll be doing. I will be flying around invis during this combat. If you guys want to, tell you what. If you guys want to grab a model that can pop invis as well, you're welcome to do so as we watch the first round. And I can provide direction, etc.
The way everything works is 3 big injuries and we go down.
Yes. For you guys...
We have a certain amount of armor, correct?
Alright, I am in an invis avatar. If you guys need it, go ahead and clone off me.
And you can pop it into an invis on the,
So yes, you guys are going to start off playing harder enemies.
There is a safety.
So,
The round that you have
as players,
the rifles also have a safety.
remember, when you see that suppression effect, you as role players, it is up to you to determine whether that is a hit that you've taken or if
on the
you are
rifle, the
suppressed.
spoon on the side there.
Suppressed.
All the way up is safe.
Right.
Middle is auto fire, and down is single fire.
So, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, you alright? Oh boy. Alright. Make sure to hold your fire, guys. Alright, so. Here, oh, yeah.
Technically, you don't.
I forgot.
There's no mag. It's just a nub.
Neither of you guys have magazines.
Little nubby nub.
Anyways.
I'm gonna despawn.
One thing I forgot to mention. If you die or you respawn or you go and visit whatever and you drop your gun, fucking leave it there. As both players and NPCs, you have your weapon, it is spawned by you, and that means from the menu, you have the ability to bring it back to you. So if you go up and you pick a random weapon that's lying on the ground,
it doesn't bring it back to you.
Chances are it's going to respawn. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm going to. Chances are it's going to respawn out of your hands. What?
The return means to put it back in the pool, not return to your hand.
Sorry, yeah. Well, I haven't gone through the menu yet.
There's no feature to bring it back to your hand.
Or return goes back to... No, there's like return mine. Oh. That's
Evan,
right.
please, we've been doing this for months.
So it'll go back, and when it goes back to the pool, just spawn another one. Basically what it'll go. So if you have to leave it there...
Just answered it, like, when we
yep, there you go.
Just throw it on the ground, respawn, and then hit return mine, and then when we respawn, we spawn a new one.
Yep. Get yourself a new gun. This isn't waves after waves of combat. It's generally speaking, once you're down until the
I'm gonna go grab some too.
DM there gives you the order to respawn, come back in, because the DMs are going to direct. So you should have plenty of time to respawn, go where you need. My gun's on the ground over here. I'm going to go ahead, go to pickups, guns, rifle, and I will go to return mine. Bam, it's back in the pool. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn another one. This one's mine. This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So, here's what we're gonna do. You guys are going to slowly converge. Now, keep in mind.
It's just a additional.
Keep in mind, you guys are squads. You communicate. You move together. If you spread out all over the place, it can be hard to either A, get lost, get isolated, or fall out of communication with your team. Ideally, later down the line, we'd like to create a Discord server you all can sit in so you guys can fight across a large area. But for now,
This is our battlefield that we're using right here.
this is your battlefield. Yes. Remember when I showed you those spawn points, those team spawn points? We'll be using those later.
So this is our battlefield of 1?
Yes.
We're in
Yes, it
battlefield,
is.
babies.
Cool. We got a battle. Okay, we're in battlefield 1, everybody. We're in battlefield 1.
I have 2,041 more of those.
The little talky banter that Op 4 has tended to have the past 2 missions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be.
Unless we were able to mute ourselves.
Yeah, like I said, we'd have to figure out a better system for that. But for now, you rely on VRC-based comms and etc. Players, you abide by player rules. You determine whether or not you have taken a hit, or if a DM is nearby and they decided that you did indeed take it, they will roll and determine it for you. If you need an injury roll, you can either do it yourself in this regard, or call for a DM to make it for you. For this workshop in particular, because obviously I'm on standby as a DM, but I guess Waffle's here as well.
Hello!
We're going to give you agency to practice using that system that exists for doing those rolls. As for you guys,
So you're fucked.
NPCs, Op 4, 3 shots and you die. You don't heal, you don't patch up, you don't get those up. You can roleplay healing or patching it up. You're role players. It give you the agency to roleplay certain things as you see fit. But once you've taken those 3 shots, those 3 hits, you are dead. Remember, if you're peeking around a corner and suddenly you take like, 2 or 3 of those because you're simply peeking, you can choose to be like, okay, I'll say that's 1.
That only counts as 1!
It's all roleplay. It's all pretty self-explanatory.
Only a flesh wound.
But like I said, there's a difference between me peeking and poking and sniping at someone way over there and he happened to get pinged twice, versus me running up on you right here and unloading into you. There's a difference. As role players, you'll get used to that. You'll understand it. So, here's what we are going to do. This is meant to be slower, more methodical, more immersive. So, it is a show, it is a game, or it's not a game. This is role play. We're having fun with it. We're putting on a show. So, be careful. Check your corners. Provide covering fire. Avoid moving places that you know the enemy's got them lasered in on. The map is big. Rotate.
Arma 3. You're in Arma 3,
Zepson.
but it's more roleplay.
Are we assuming any armor for us? Somebody get the jeeps.
For you guys are level 2 armor.
You play Arma 3?
I did.
And, Haven, I got a question for you after you send them off to go play.
Sure. Alrighty. Here is... I'm just going to go ahead and return that. Later on, we'll introduce the LMGs and stuff. We're going to spend time playing today and make sure we just practice these systems.
Oh man, you had a trained LMG gunner in your pack.
Kevin and me. You gonna give us sides?
Yep. You guys are going to be starting in... here.
Follow the man.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Just follow me. Op 4.
We have spawn points. Haven!
Going to pick it up.
I'm just returning it.
Make your choice.
It was
Op
a
4.
nice throw, Haven. It was better than the previous.
You guys are starting in...
Remember, we have teleports.
You guys are starting in that building there.
Which is number 2. Awesome.
So this isn't the spawn point. This is behind spawn 1. Don't worry about the spawns yet. You guys aren't using the respawns yet. So remember, when you die, especially on those models, guys, those have invisibility toggles. Drop your gun, put on a show, you're dead. If you die. And... pop invis. Or respawn.
I want to see some squad shenanigans out there, folks. Let's
PC.
go!
PCs!
Wrong, we're playing Arma 3 Coyote.
Your building.
Oh wait, he's over there.
Alright, follow the
over
captain.
here,
Follow the
to your
captain.
left.
Over here.
Hi, that is me. Your building is going to be this one here that you start in.
It's basically team deathmatch, correct?
Basically.
The mortgage is fine.
Last
It
team
is
standing.
team deathmatch.
We're doing team deathmatch.
Last
We're
team
doing
standing.
deathmatch.
Remember, have fun with it. This isn't a play to win. This is a play to have fun. Put on a show. Everyone ignore the slightly floating building that's merged in with another one in the middle of the battlefield. Now, I have one additional question before I call cards up here. So on the map, there's a couple of immersion options, as you guys have noticed. One of them includes some hand-picked immersive tunes, if you guys are not objecting to it. If you are objective to that, speak up in Discord. Let me know so I can hear you guys. Tune would be something akin to this.
Oh, okay.
This is a good one.
Oh yeah, make sure you guys have your world volumes turned on because audio cues, especially when you get hit and suppressed, are important.
Any complaints about the music over on this side of the field?
Not really.
Nope, sounds good.
Hey, Andrio! How you doing?
Yeah, more drum and bass.
Alrighty.
Where do I go?
Over Discord.
Go invis.
Go ahead and unmute
Pulling off
yourselves.
me.
Let me know that you guys are ready.
Waffle slapper of me and you can quickly turn invisible.
I got invis. You don't think I don't got invis?
I don't know who's got
Set.
Should we all just be unmuted for this?
Nah, you can just unmute for a moment and then
Okay,
read.
yeah, I think most
and
of
listen
the
to both sides
core
at the
is
same
ready,
time,
I
obviously.
believe.
All right then. So, you guys will encroach and try to eliminate the enemy team. Have fun with it. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Activate. And Haven. If you want to pop off global. So, did we want to run them through the DM tri-tier thing?
DM tri-tier?
You know, the player wrangler, NPC manager, and orchestrator?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're starting with combat workshop, so.
Yeah, it is part of combat, so I just wanted to know. What do I keep hearing?
Come on, controller, work.
Make sure you guys remute in Discord. I got a couple.
I got a problem here. My controller's fucking up.
I see. Go ahead and mute up. Just get it taken care of. Remember not to get pinged in. Mobility is safety.
Little safety. Where'd that shot come from? Ah.
probably engaging too.
Yep.
Zabson, that flurry of gunfire ricochets around your head, but with a natural 20, you are fine.
Left flank. Depresso, where's the rest of your team?
Shit. Okay, let's see if there's any openings to move. What?
Jam, you're invisible carrying a gun. Careful. There you go.
Alright, cover. I was injured.
Stop the bleeding.
Understood.
Going, cover right flank.
I got some from above. Fucking hell.
Clear the windows.
I think I need a mag.
Alright.
There might be
Try to
somebody
give some
trying to
movement
push up on this
pressure.
side.
Gordon, running across that open field, you take a 3. Adjust your armor as you will.
Wait, a 3?
Yeah, you roll the 3. Nope, no respawns. Last team standing.
Oh, no response?
Back to the building.
With a 16, bullets ricochet around your head, but you are fine. Are you stuck at the wall?
No. I think so.
Can you walk in your play space?
I can move around. I'm out the building, but let me drop that. Okay,
Here
got
you
it.
I got an injured over here.
Fuck me. I'm alive. I got tip around your shoulder. Careful.
Over here.
The sound of heavy gunfire ricochets around you.
Where are we at? Where are we at? I can do it. There they are. How you doing? Do you need to move? Repeat!
God damn the sound effects that Evan cracks out. What the fuck?
Okay, we're gonna go around the building into the door.
We're gonna get him inside.
Come on, let's go.
Shit. Alright, they're inside. We're gonna need to push around. Come towards me.
My gun's not working for some reason.
Take mine.
Here,
You were on safe.
I was on safe now.
They're just gone, and like no one's there.
I'm still alive. In one piece.
That's as fast as we can be.
But
Yeah, I
like,
think
that's
I had
one
both
thing I like about this. Like, they don't even
firing at
know. Oh, that's really tough. Dude, I tell you, like gunfire, like, and I come up with ATK.
That side on you.
Yep. Got him inside.
Him and Tom, he's sitting around and watching, and I'm like, he's like, LMG time, and I'm like,
This apparently has no collision. Neat.
Here, do you need bandages?
Toss. I think that's okay, if I'm counting right.
Here.
Hey, Evan, quickie. The crate they're hiding behind right now doesn't have any collisions.
This was a Marine Corps band to be jamming sand in the fucking road.
Yeah, don't walk into that block.
The Op 4 has been eliminated. DCs. Account for your wounded, the ammo you don't have anymore, and extract. Good shit. That was fun to watch. What do you guys think? Alright. Everybody gather back up.
I'd recommend a teleport so that everyone knows where we are.
One of you guys, I couldn't tell which name tag it was.
Who shot me?
Haven.
Shot me through the walls after I retreated.
Haven.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'd recommend specifying a teleport so everyone knows where we are.
Gotcha. So that everybody knows where to go. Alright, real quick. Here's up, guys.
I guess
Just so we're all together, everyone go to teleports, just in case anyone's lost for whatever reason, and go to Team 3. And meet up outside. Very good. Also, everyone go ahead and return your weapons so you can get used to that function at least once. It should be under return mine.
Alright, what's up?
Sorry, I didn't mean
Very good.
Okay.
Alright.
Get used to return mine when you die.
He said, "Move up."
Except
I got shot in the head immediately.
Yeah, don't do return
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Sebastian was T-posing on me.
Very nice. All right, so a few notes. Here's what I'd like to see more of. Verbal confirmation, because even though it's quite far away sometimes, a lot of CQC does end up happening in there. Not exactly hand-to-hand CQC, but you guys do end up rather close to each other, fighting around the curbside of buildings and such.
You don't get to see those spoilers.
So, when you take a hit, do your best to still verbalize it. Because if you're around a corner and you got
God
shot,
damn it! I turned that off to same frames. I forgot to turn that off. Thank you.
The man hiding over there has no idea that he just inflicted something on you. So,
I wish people told me sooner.
A grunt or whatever it is, this is the perfect place to practice doing that kind of stuff. And then back up. Remember, you guys, even the Op 4, you guys are still a squad. You're a bunch of grunts, you're brutes, you're pissed off, you took a shot, you're... Ow! Medic! You know? So,
I do have one pointer as well, if you'd like.
Go ahead, Waffle.
Okay. Hello, this is Waffle. I do have one more point for the Op 4 NPCs. What the hell is going on with you, Koki?
Don't worry about that.
One thing to note about the Op 4 NPCs. Try not to take up the camper corners. Like, there's several little shanties with the little, acute corners that people I saw were hiding in. Be present in your Op 4 NPC roles. You don't want to just leap out of a corner and kill someone immediately as an NPC. It's a little bit cheap for the PCs to deal with.
Well, no, I was trying to flank, but then also the PCs...
I'm not targeting anyone
so
specifically.
We came into a firefight, and then I was... No, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes holding corners is an important thing to do. That's also why, like I say, PCs. If you happen to poke a corner and, they're over there and they shoot at you a couple of times, remember, you have the agency unless a DM determines otherwise to go, oh, shit, those almost hit me, but they didn't, Because that is a part of combat, holding and securing corners, but then eventually you can get outmaneuvered. So you gotta make sure you have your flank secured, etc., etc. Lanius.
Getting shot through a hole in the wall is how I died.
I wanted to double make sure of something. So, after you had stated that I had taken a minor injury, at that point, when I had taken that injury, I was armor level 2, correct?
Yes, so your armor level went down by 1, which means you were able to take another injury that would negate or move the injury level down until you weren't able to do that anymore. So, there you go.
So,
we did
I'm sorry, I'm not done yet.
Sorry,
so,
go on, Linus. Sorry.
Yep. So, I had taken another hit. I had taken another hit because I had rolled a 5 when I got hit around the corner by somebody on the enemy team. Nice shot, by the way. When I was at armor level 1, at that point, would I have taken a minor injury and then transformed it into a major injury after I had been dropped down to armor level 1? No, so...
No, you rolled a major injury, it became a minor injury, your armor is scrapped now.
Yes.
Okay.
Think of your armor level, at this point, think of your armor level as your armor's integrity. As armor level 2, you can take 2 of those hits and pop the damage up 1.
So I had a question.
Thank you.
All right.
If possible.
Question?
Some people on the Op 4 thought 3 hits and we die, but that's 3 hits. We had armor level, right? We had armor level 3.
This is for the people who are on the PC side is what we're talking about. They're the ones who who generally speaking need to keep track of stuff because we're not trying to over gamify it. NPCs, you guys have your job and you know what to do. So. Oh yeah.
Seem to have something behind your ear there. Let me just. Oh, there it is.
No, when it comes to unless otherwise specified or pointed out by a DM, when you guys are put into these combat scenarios, you'll be told how many hits for your character to go down. In this case, you were told you guys have 3 hits and then you're down. So, all right. Let's switch sides. So those of you guys who were on the Op 4, go ahead and grab one of those models. one of the security guards and move over here next to this rack.
I don't.
We'll start speeding this up so we can get into playing more.
Might I recommend taking some of the spectators and making them in player mode?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I could actually swap out.
Everyone should be visible now.
Yo.
I had noticed some big objects on the world where I had no collision. I took some screenshot and put in no mic. Is that okay?
Yeah, use the bug report for him.
Go
it's
for
still
it.
in the announcements channel, in the pins.
Alright, okay.
Oh, they do have.
I'll bug all the big objects that has no collision in the map, because, you know, try to
Go for it.
hide
That's
and
what
get
it's there
still.
for.
Basically.
Oh, it moves to the other hand if they're left or right. Okay.
I would probably just ask.
Alrighty, so that means
Yeah, Waffle or Haven?
you guys PCs, you were over here on my side.
Is he good?
So make sure you guys stand here and make sure you have the avatar. That
you were just playing, right?
Yeah, I got shot level 3, basically reduced my armor to shit.
Yep, that was basically the thing. We're just doing combat drills at this point, so feel free to head
last
out.
time we're playing as Op 4.
Alright,
Come stand by me over here.
Ooh, brah.
Oh, you want us to...
Gotcha. If you want to spectate this time, step off to the side. If you want to be involved and you're not paired up yet, go ahead and put yourself in the middle.
Wait, why is Can all the way over there?
I'm gonna hold off, but I'll see if Haven has anything special.
The problem is I'm trained in this, so I don't want to end up starting yelling at people. So I'm not participating.
It's called immersion engine.
Hold on, I think my VR chat is
a little too immersive. I'm trained in this, so I'm like,
Drill
nope.
Sergeant Engine.
You guys...
Engine of destruction.
Let's see. Player characters have 7 members, and the Op 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
So we have 6 over here.
Let's to make it even.
Let's see.
If you want Haven, I can sit out to make it 6-on-6 if you want.
That's up to you. If you want to be involved, you can be involved. So we can start mixing this up.
Let's kill Sergeant.
We're gonna kill Green. Hey, Haven, I got a quick question. Is it alright to use the crowbar for combat if we're given the chance?
We'll get to that stage. Alrighty.
Okay, calm down.
That is true.
By the way, if you guys are invisible, I request that you stay like you go visible until we start. That way, I can keep head count of how many people we have who's doing what.
Right. Sorry about that.
Alrighty, let's see. Andre, congratulations, you're a bad guy today.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
The just pure excitement in that voice.
Same rules, different sides. So you guys abide by PC rules. DMs will be following you, and they will tell you if you took a hit. If you choose to take a hit, you may. But generally speaking, I'll try to keep my eyes on you and roll for you when
Craig's dead.
damage has been taken. So feel free to call for a DM to make a roll for you so we can keep track.
Not again.
I guess I get
Op
to play
4.
my alternate character now.
Same rules. 3 shots and you guys are down.
Greg.
Greg Sanders. Instead of Craig Anderson, it's Greg Sanders.
We are going to...
Welcome to Greg's Have a Sausage Roll.
Alright, everybody follow me.
Doing a thing now.
Oh, invis now.
Look at us.
PCs, you will start once again in this building here. Everybody move with me, just so we know. Y'all know, y'all can see. Op 4. You guys will start in this building over here. And remember, Guys, this goes for both PCs and the NPCs. This is an open arena. It's not a matter of taking ground unless the objective states otherwise. It is eliminate the opposition and roleplay it out. So you are free to move about the arena as you see fit. Generally speaking, try to stay together because it's easy to get killed if you get isolated, so buddy systems are fantastic. But try to outmaneuver each other. This is your zone of play. If you feel like pushing up, push up. You want to fall back, you fall back. Alrighty. PCs, you guys ready? Op 4, you guys ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Awesome. If you are not participating, everybody else, if you wish to spectate, switch to an invisible model. And...
Post up anywhere?
go ahead and start the fight in 3, 2, 1, begin.
So, Haven. We need a sec.
What's up?
I have dropped a couple LMGs.
Move up to the top of the hill.
Yep, I've dropped a couple LMGs on the map just for players who want to go exploring.
Okay. Clear that with me next time, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's just for the games. It's not a part of the mission. They're off to the side, so they're not going to find it immediately.
This will definitely be harder for the PCs than it was last time. Well, yes. Okay.
Where did I put those? That was... yeah.
Alright, right behind you.
Yeah, if you want me to, I can remove them.
No, it's good for now.
Okay. Not too late, Ezra. We're still going.
Do they realize?
I don't think they do. Let them play it out at this point. Honestly, this is gonna turn them around, and they're gonna end up fighting somewhere. They're like, "What the fuck are we?"
Well, at any rate, they might find the secret. Oop. So, oop. Never mind. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there. I put 2 LMGs on the map if the players go exploring.
Oh, hey, power weapons. Power weapons.
Yeah. So there's one in that building in front of us this way, and there's one in that barn behind us. So once they're in the middle, they have the chance to find the heavy weapons. Are they shooting at each other?
This one's being a lot more tactical. Yeah. Forward moving up.
Who is all the way over there? Who is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Lanius.
Yeah, it's Lanius.
He's in biz, so it's good. He may just be looking for a...
Remember not to aim at name tags. You're shooting spectators.
have name tags off.
Yeah, ideally you should be able to do this without without name tags.
The people you are shooting on the hill do not exist.
We are the Council of the Hill. And
the dust effect when the bullets hit the ground is so great.
yeah, the new stuff from Haven. The new sounds that Haven added for the metal impact sound so good against the weak metal stuff. It's great.
It's amazing.
Bang!
It's really good. The clang when you're close up to the metal is like, holy shit. Yeah.
Oop, have they moved?
Oh, God, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm good.
Reloading.
I've got to move. I have very limited range, so pushing forward.
Oh, they're there. Ooh, so close. I think I might move. Wait. Engine, I thought you were a player over here about to find the secret.
No, I was just actually looking to see where it was.
Yeah, I was watching the move and I thought they were gonna go like from their spawn point down this way, so I put it there and on that building over there.
Waffle, can I get it and just post up on this hill and just start spraying everybody?
Ask Haven.
One minor wound and your armor is completely compromised.
Okay.
Ooh, dead RP.
Yeah, I got a desync on my end.
What do you mean by desync?
Ready?
Krigan was like,
Is that one of our...
What do you mean by desync?
There's a lot more.
I didn't say anything.
Over there.
That was Scorch.
Oh. You sound so similar with Discord.
Scorch is right over there.
DM note, Scorp is DC, one of the OP4 sitting and squatting, so don't be alarmed by that when you see it. But more of the OP4 is still alive.
Scorch is also DC'd.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah, something happened.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
try and come back in.
What's up?
Medical him.
One minor, one major.
All right.
Both untreated.
So you're trying to heal him?
Yes.
You pull out your trauma kit and you apply the tourniquet to try to stop the bleeding. It seems to be effective for the time being, but that tourniquet does not look like it'll hold very long.
I gotta recover the others, we're too close.
Is that everyone down on the OP4? Count to one. Roger.
from. I'm taking that as death.
I'm popping off for the night. Take care.
That is surrender.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Confirming kills.
Oh shit! Right there.
Apex, you are very good. Remember,
Krigan, with you just took an 8. You'll deal with it how you will.
That's the end of my armor. That's the end of my armor.
I'm all good. Back up, back up.
Hold on.
Op 4 is down. Well done.
So that was clear. Question.
You were close. You were really close.
Save questions. Everybody go ahead and return your weapons. So return mine. And then everybody move to... Let's see. Everyone go to Team 2. Everybody respawn at Team 2.
Turn on. I forgot to. What the? Jeez.
All right.
Anyway.
It was good, everybody. If you were in Viz, go ahead and hop back into a model so I can see everyone who's here. That was good. That was good.
All right. Cool down.
I saw some of you guys responding to shots that landed nearby and not taking the hits, deciding to go with the that was simple suppression. The only note I have that stuck out, 2 things I will mention. As an NPC, do your absolute best to avoid the coup de grace. Your job here is not to kill the players, it is to give them a tough fight. The DMs will kill the players for you. So if you see somebody downed or wounded or bleeding out or whatever, don't walk up and bang, 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 execute them. You will ignore them, you'll move past them, or whatever it is. So do your best not to
do so.
Yes, unless you're told to do so. Like I said, the DM will kill the players. And when it comes to exactly, and when it comes to the standing in front of each other and lighting each other up, as an NPC, usually, unless you are a big, scary boss man and you've been told otherwise, do your best to assume that you are going to take most of the damage in that specific scenario. Again, it is your job to give the PCs an experience, not to kill them off. But wound them and let the DMs kill them. So, other than that, that was great. That was good. All right, I have an idea. Here. Let's see. Let's grab Andre, Zabson, Palant, and Scorp. You are my player characters.
Okay.
Go ahead and switch into the model you will be using. Everybody else, switch into... Actually, hold on.
I guess.
Let's give them one more.
Here we go.
No. Well, don't turn into yours. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Lanius, go ahead. So, you guys are the PCs. Everybody else, turn to this.
Mook time.
Y'all are the goons.
Goons.
A mook with a pistol.
Goons. Hi, goons.
We're gonna die. Okay. Yes.
Welcome to the squad. Let's go, Goon Squad.
Are we gonna
Goons.
Side.
Goon, I choose you.
Fucking
Tell you what,
non-participating
and let's get
motherfucker.
three of you guys to be the mercs. We're going with.
Just all rabble together.
All right, the first three hands I saw: CJ, Scorch, and Kregon. Y'all will change into the mercs. You guys still abide by the same rules. Y'all are well trained. You take 3 hits to go down. You play it slow. You play it easy. Mooks. The Goon Squad. I'm gonna get used to using the term goons. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're doing. They handed you a gun and they pointed you in a particular direction, so you're not gonna be nearly as tactical. That being said, follow me, everybody.
Oh boy, time to turn off my camera.
Oh, my meat puppets.
Whose footprints are these?
Oh, God.
You hear something?
Let us see.
You hear something? What was that noise?
Must have been the wind.
God damn it. Glad we're all in the same wavelength here.
Trying to determine which of these buildings here would be the best to defend from.
If I had to
Does
choose,
not have any. It's not the big one right here, is it?
No, that doesn't have an interior.
No, this big one you can't go inside of. Can't go through there. Gotta lower that.
Let me. But can you climb
Let's
this?
see.
We can go in here.
That one works. All right. Y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah.
Center point. There's another one right over here.
I gotta lower that. So, yep. Y'all are defending this area here, this building. Remember, I said this area, so that means if you feel the need to leave said building and defend from the surrounding areas, you are able to do so. PC rules apply here. Y'all are the heroes. Goons, you guys are idiots. You go down in one shot.
Let's go.
When you go down, if you're able to bring your gun with you, you may do so. Otherwise, respawn and leave it there. You guys, the goons at the very least, will respawn. And the spawn you will use is... Let's see, I'm pretty sure...
Group 3 would be behind, back over here.
Group 3 is that a ways, but Group 1 is over there.
They went that away. Wait, this... I mean, this team...
Hey, what? Group 2. Or, no, sorry. Team 3, I think, was the spawn. It's supposed to be Team 3, I believe.
Yeah, Team 3.
Gotcha. Team 3 is your respawn point. You guys are bullet sponges. You go down easy.
Want us to die and just keep on coming, or?
Are we
Yep.
on DM called respawn wave?
Keep on, I'm gonna trust you guys. Keep on trucking, but don't treat it as I made it to the front, run out in the open, immediately get mowed down, then fall back. You can make it last a little bit longer than that, you know? But you are the swarm. The swarm. So do your best to move through the town proper if you can. Alrighty. Op 4. Go ahead, everybody.
Op 4, hold on.
Everybody go to Team 3. Oop. PCs, go to where you need. Whoop. I think I crashed.
Haven,
Crashed as well.
What the hell?
I also crashed.
Okay, seems like something happened.
What's
Big
with
bad crash.
Crash wave.
Did everybody crash?
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
think the whole map crashed.
Alright.
Not the whole map. We still have a bunch of people in here.
The players are fine.
Yeah, there are still a bunch
Interesting.
of people that are in the map right now.
Is that VRC side? What the fuck?
Might be.
All the goons. We get all the players.
No, but yeah, me and Scorby crashed at the same time about 10 minutes ago, so now it seems like more people are crashing.
Yeah, it seems like a
I don't know if
VRC
it's
thing.
that first one
Or
it's just VRC.
This is the second time
I want to
crashed
take
after respawning
partial
on
responsibility for this because when I was teleporting, I actually teleported to the spawn, so I was falling, and then I did the spawn room 3, team 3, and then that's when I crashed, and that's when it sounds like everyone else crashed. So I think
I don't know if that would play a part, maybe. Oh well. Well, if it is a bug, then it's one that we are aware of now. So.
I have no idea.
We've got a plan.
I'm like, oh my god,
What are we doing, Engine?
We are all running over the hill. Firing.
Alright, Waffle is still in the map if you guys want to regenerate off me, or Haven, are you pulling up a new instance?
Let's start fresh. We'll do a new instance.
Alright, we'll wait on your call to start requesting.
Gotcha. I think you can afford to turn your mic back down now. It's like now that I guess your face is away from it, you're actually quite loud.
What is that? What the fuck? It's attached to my face!
I don't know, beforehand. Maybe you're just being louder now, I'm not sure. But beforehand it was kind of hard to hear you for some reason. Now it's very easy to hear you.
That was 92% then.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and request on me.
But that being the case, Haven, pick a third person for up for Mercs. I am going to bug out for the night.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much for having me around.
Yeah, appreciate having you.
Yep, see you on the next day.
Yep, pop for some reason.
Might have to go home
Might
first.
still be loading in.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
still
sent my
loading.
request.
Oh, he's still loading in. Okay, that's why.
Alright.
I feel
You might have.
bad.
I just requested off of him. He said it's clear. He might. It might be the bug where you have to go home first. So try going home. Then.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go home and then request off of either you or Haven Waffle. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
If anyone else is having trouble requesting off Haven, hit the go home button and then request.
Loading back into VRC, crashed.
Yep.
I do not have Haven as a kid.
Go ahead and request off of who you can.
That's the right fucking one. Social Haven request invite.
It could honestly just be VRC stuff, but we'll see.
I'm not in yet.
Alright, this is Engine. I've got to take off.
See, Engine.
See you all
Waffle
later.
is not yet in. Stop requesting of me. Even accept my frickin'. I'm invisible. I'm gonna start accepting these invites. There we go. Alright, now Waffle is in.
This is Lanius. I'm part of the PCs. I need to take a quick break. I shall return.
I can't believe I was
See you in a bit.
Beacon.
The suffering.
Suffer forever.
The suffering. Wait.
Where's my gun? It disappeared.
You never had one from the beginning.
Haven,
I need to.
These guys, we all kind of thought about it. We stay at Team 3 spawn.
Also, I love
We
that.
wait
That was
until it starts. We just run over the hill at the same time.
Just for way.
You're telling the player characters.
Good job.
Way to give away a plan.
Giving your strategy away in all chat. What the fuck? What are you, Blaven
We're playing this
Blinger?
completely tactical, everyone. Do not look to
Yeah,
be.
completely. It's like
When you need me the most, look for the rise of the sun to be used.
Waffle.
The goons when the Westfold fell.
Runs over the hill.
Squad 1, unite under the banner.
That is so fucking good, dude. Head.
it's so funny.
Activates menacing glass.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, dude. You said eliminate. I was like,
I need
do I kill that
to get
one?
my tactical going.
I was like, oh no.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
If it's a 3-2-1 engage, and all I could think of was a fucking battle bots. Activate!
My punch just slapped you.
I feel bad. As somebody was just by themselves with a pistol, two of us turned the corner and gun him down. I was like, no! I said, did we just leave him
A
alone?
little bit scuffed.
Thank you for waiting.
Just bam.
Bam.
I'm gonna kick your leg out. So skilled and.
Oh no, I'm not admin anymore. What the fuck?
I have been requested to make dinner. I'm gonna head out for the night.
Take care.
You're all the goons.
Hang on 1 second.
And now we just do this.
The ones from the blue, the goons.
Alrighty.
Hello there.
Are we waiting on anyone? Alrighty. If everyone is in,
No. You have to do this.
all units proceed to Team 3. Team 3.
Please don't crash.
Please don't crash.
Excellent.
No idea.
Oh, that's loud as fuck.
Baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Alrighty.
One more time.
I actually
Go ahead and get your weapons. PC side. Hold on, wait. Once again. PCs, group up over here next to me. Probably doesn't help that I'm dressed as a goons. Y'all have no idea who the fuck I am.
Hired goons.
Don't worry, I'm dancing. Just tell them to follow the dancing man.
Yes. We shall rise from the east.
Stand over here. Stand over here.
Got it. Gotcha. That works. Okay. Y'all get, let's see. Andre,
Oh, she's just joining now.
spawn yourself an LMG.
Ow.
The big got
Okay. He got the big
fine.
I get the fun one.
Wait,
The one that takes a
I
year and a
wanted
half
that
to
one.
reload.
Yes. Can
So your box mag holds 100 rounds. Make sure you keep track.
Please
Alright.
ceasefire while we're setting up. Tell you what.
This is a vibe. This is how Ocean holds his guns. I like it.
I don't think. Waffle.
Yo.
What are the default speed settings?
Human.
Yeah, no, like what's the number?
I don't. 43631.
So this is holding gangster, right? So what is this?
I see.
A still issue.
No, wait. It's absent.
Lannis.
You can get slower, bud.
Yeah.
You also get an LMG. However, both of you guys
encumbered.
Will be encumbered. So open up the
you
menu.
don't have encumbered on this map. No.
Apparently not. Go to utilities.
They can't set their own speed without permissions.
Oh, they can't set their own
utilities.
speed without. Oh, okay. You have to have permissions to it. I see.
Do I
Okay.
need to get the code?
No, we'll just nix it for now. So in the future, you guys would be encumbered. That's going to be a rule for that. Yeah, just half stick it. You guys move slower with the LMGs.
Alright, I'll try to get the as possible.
Why am I not dead? What the fuck is wrong with me? There we go.
What is wrong with you, Waffle? Hi.
Why aren't you?
Alrighty.
Squad.
I just got back in.
Go ahead and get to your
If you need more
building, your
goons, I will be more
position,
goons.
choosing that direction, PCs. PCs.
Multiple goons.
We need
Hold on.
Alright. We've got two of you guys. I'll join you.
There we go.
My whole fucking play space just fucking went crazy. Hold.
You can pull off me when you need a model.
This model?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it saved.
I have too many meme avatars to save them, so. That's a spoiler wrong. I go that way.
The person that just holds it wrong. And I use my pinky.
Fucking death.
Of course, Goblin would have a rifle in one hand and a crowbar in the other. That makes sense.
Alrighty.
Take it.
PCs, go ahead and radio over when you are set.
That was an accident.
I'm the Goblin girl. Holding.
Gotcha. Waffle.
Yo.
I will ask you to DM the PC's side.
PC Wrangler en route. Where am I going? Just fucking teleport.
My camera, one moment.
Greetings, everyone.
Yeah,
I
to
will
the
be
bottom
your
right.
resident player DM.
Thank you.
You know, just because you guys are the goons doesn't mean you all have to have pistols.
Andre.
Undergunned.
Andre Palin, I need you both to pose together.
But if you want the pistol, you can still have it by all
I need you
means.
both to pose together. Come on. This is gonna look good.
You're supposed to have the LMG.
Just don't move.
We have two LMGs.
Yeah, he's the one carrying the other one.
Beautiful. Yep. Where is my
For a second, I
LMG?
thought.
Right next to your knee.
Oh, stop loading something. Medkit. Medkit.
Go ahead and let me know when you guys are set up.
Okay, so
RP
two bottom
stuff
floor,
in
two
backpack.
middle, one up top with an LMG.
What? I thought we were attacking.
Yeah.
We're defending.
Nope,
We're
defending.
attacking.
No, we're
We're defending. They're the attacking waves.
You are defending this building from encroachment by the enemy forces.
We're defending this. Oh, okay.
That is why you have the big guns.
So do not let them get in.
Okay.
So we good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're good.
Like a good old fashioned
We have-
standoff.
Lasers are ready.
Lasers are ready.
Lovely little lunchbox.
Lovely little lunchbox.
Man, I
Okay,
don't have
so
anything
let's go.
Cool for the. You what?
All right.
It's the football.
What? What do you?
This is what they're trying to capture.
Oh, they can't get away with this. I
This
get
capture,
it.
we can't get
Yeah.
it. Understood.
Oh, I guess I'll be the LMG up top.
LMG up here. Yeah. Are we doing characters?
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard.
Loaded and loaded.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just moved your play space. Perfect.
I'm standing on the secondary football. Don't laugh at me. Oh, shit. You laughing at me?
I almost smushed my wire. Dear God.
You in my place?
Smush
Right,
the
double check. Are
wire.
we good?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, in case it wasn't heard the first time, players are good.
Very good then. On the dawn of the third fight, look to my coming from the east.
Way to give away the battle plan, Haven, Jesus.
And with that, cards are up. The PCs might have a battle plan, but the goons certainly don't.
Andy!
Watch your safety, I swear.
Fear. That cross shot hit you square in the shoulder with a 2. Your armor took a major hit.
Not your mother.
Shite. Scheiße.
Yeah.
Okay. With that medkit, you inject yourself with morphine and patch yourself up. You are back in fighting shape. Your armor still takes the damage, though.
Yeah, but I took another hit, so...
Oh. Okay, never mind.
I'm coming for you!
You're now in hand-to-hand combat. Any fire incoming, risk hitting her.
Goons, if you die, go ahead and respawn. Keep coming back in waves.
With an 8 Zepson, you are starting to lose this fight. Lanius fires in support and hits Zapson square in the back
Ethan,
with a
I'm on
3.
PC, I disconnected. Where do I go?
Shit.
That would be teleport to Team 3.
With an 11 Lanius, you start to push Cregan back. You aren't able to use your gun because he's too close, but you start to get the upper hand. Threat level 10, you rolled an 11, you're just barely winning this.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Ooh.
CJ, you took a large number of rounds charging in and you were bleeding out. You lose strength and this man overwhelms you.
Ender, with that flurry of bullets, you are down.
Goons, slowly get overwhelmed.
Ender, you are down.
Respawn and reform. Let them lick their wounds.
Ender girl, you are down.
Remember, you guys are one shot. You are easy to kill.
We need a
Pushes you.
Rolling.
Alright.
Rolling on
Roll the 14.
PC side. Oh, you did?
Yep. The flurry of gunfire marks his passageway as a death corridor.
Of my building!
Hello.
What am I looking at?
He's fixing stuff.
Hold on.
So, here's the fight progression. You roll a 14 and he slightly starts to get advantage, right? After pushing him away, he manages to... You drop it over here.
My machine gun.
Right here.
It's right
there.
You go. Where, oh. Thank you!
It is a 14 followed by a nat 20. So play that out as you see fit.
Justin, are you full dead or injured?
After I got the hit in the back that you called, I haven't gotten hit since, at the very least.
At this point, I've been down here. I'm in fucking pain. But yeah,
Canopate has crashed.
Haven, are goons on standby or should we rush in again?
Goons are on standby.
talk to me.
Fucker!
Yeah, everybody, goons.
You got me.
Group up on me. Back at team 3.
He might have crashed again.
He's gonna pull you in.
Gotcha.
Where are these crashes? What the fuck?
Right in the back. Shit. Thought I got him. Medic!
Medic's dead.
Waffle,
Use
can
the
I get a
supplies on
confirmation
himself.
on my injury level? Like, am I just fucked right now?
Oop. So that 3 hit you in the back as a 3 was critical, right? So -1 for that.
Yes.
So that is now a major injury.
So that's
you are
a major.
still you still have armor left, and you are bleeding, but injured.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Sure, and whatever.
Son of a bitch. I'm posting you in one of the windows. More cover that way anyway.
Damn it.
We got overwhelmed. The big guys came in and started melee.
Andre, as the one with the big gun, you remember that this place is fully kitted out with a bunch of medkits that can be used. You may not have medical training, but it might help.
Oh. Okay. That works.
Fuck. Damn.
Here, have a lunch. Go. I don't know, just put the pointy end in the place that hurts.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't think that's how you use some morphine.
He's on our team. Noted.
No, I am heavy weapons guy.
We're screwed.
I give sandwich. Give
Zapson.
lunchbox. Get rid of lunchbox.
Pumping yourself,
like some sort of.
wrapping up your injuries and pumping yourself full of morphine. You are now in fighting condition, but your armor still is cracked.
Is that full crack or still? Still
-1 HP on your armor.
Got it. Thank you.
Let's get one goon to switch over to the PC squad because they're down. I think 1 or 2 because they crashed.
Down 1 because they died. Down another one because bad.
Okay. We need 3 people down there.
Palin is over here in Viz.
If we get through.
You want him to go PC?
Yeah, because I got killed.
You know, reinforcements. People that are here, but also not here. They're just kind of sleeping in one of these big crates. I totally didn't get them.
Palin, were you a PC?
This LMG.
Yes, I was. Took 2 in the shoulder, was patching myself out, then 2 in the head. So.
2 in the head.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoever that was.
You chose. Well, that's your problem.
Gotcha. Yeah. If you. I mean, if you. Tell you what, we'll do this. You were shot a lot, obviously. So at this point, you would receive, if you choose to take that much, a death roll. So in that case, that was your first death roll. You'll be wounded, but you can rejoin the PCs.
Yep, you are PC tier, not
with a roll of a
NPC
7. Yep. Yeah. You're not NPC. You're a PC this time, which means that the rules are different. So it's not the you take a couple of shots, then you're dead. It's the injury roll system.
This dude's surrendering.
I'm a friendly. Don't shoot me, please. I'm a friendly. Don't shoot me. I'm a friendly. I'm in here the whole time.
You recognize this man as a plant with enemy team. He comes bearing knowledge.
Your roll was a 17. For a second, I thought we were about to commit a war crime. Excuse me. This is a weird looking plant. I don't know if you're
Our party has a moment to lick their wounds after the frequent assaults that kept coming their way. But they start to hear it again on the horizon. Footsteps in grand numbers, merging out of the buildings, charging at them in mindless hordes.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
You're on a lean.
Oh shit, wait a second. Oh, I'm displaced. There we go. Am I better now?
Yeah.
I'm using Connect, so it's a scuffed life I live with.
You're in a Connect?
Yeah, I'm using a Connect for my full body, so if I look super scuffed, just tell me and I'll replace myself. I get turned around a lot really quickly.
I understand.
Alright.
Zaps it.
Shit, man.
Raining down the
Hold yourself down the
outside of your gun. Your radio crackles to life.
It is 5-1-6. Weather's cleared up. We're good to make a sweep. Sounds like you're in a lot of trouble down there. Yeah.
I want to make you pay, fuckers.
Landis, bullets are ricocheting all around your head. You are fully suppressed.
I'm suppressed. I'm aerial, I believe.
Christ! Oh, my face is fucking broken. Fucking bastards.
I'm going to guess so. I saw something explode up front.
Bombs rain down from the sky as your allied air unit makes a sweep and takes out waves of the enemy units. Lannis, are you okay? Lannis?
I think he crashed.
Lannis! Oh no! I don't know.
RP pause. RP pause. That's new.
I don't know if he'll ever run out of ammo because that's synced on the
Crashed and his gun is going haywire. Give me a second here.
That is new. Like, is the trigger just being held down while he doesn't exist?
Go ahead and respawn all the. There we go.
Now he's dead.
Oh, there we go.
Well,
that was new.
Just so you know, the bullet count is synced on the client only. So if you crash while firing full auto, you'll keep going.
Oh, so if you crash while you're holding it down, it just continues?
Yes.
Excuse me. I thought it's always just going ham with the LNG. I'm like, who is shooting this out?
Good. Go for it.
I am curious what's causing all the crashes, because it's not.
All I know
anywhere
is I
near.
heard an airstrike coming in, and nothing happened afterwards.
Something was supposed to happen. Is this the one? This might be the one.
Yep. So to confirm, we were going to wait until Lanius gets back? Question mark? Question mark?
Go ahead and carry on. There's a few more waves, so I'm gonna give you guys a countdown. And cards are back up in 3, 2, 1. Cards up.
Left side of me! Left side of me! We got one working around the back. Watch out! We got one working around the side. Watch out!
I'm going down. Going down.
Ooh, that was a big one.
Okay, I think I crashed this time. Yeah, I crashed too.
So that's weird. I don't think it's a map thing because it seems to be just randomly like 2 or 3 people crashing at a time.
With an 11, I'm just barely overpowering you.
He's trying to use the handgun as he's fighting.
Awesome.
Take an LMG to the back of the head. Or the front of the head.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Alright, this is the last wave. Finish it off.
Coming in with a rifle this time.
This is good though. That's why this is a workshop. Figure out what works, what doesn't work, what DRC likes, what it doesn't like, etc. etc.
Oh, I'm losing my leg.
With a 13, leg sweep.
He's gonna throw the gun.
I'm a better cord. Dicey.
Yeah.
15, I'm still in this.
Hope that works.
Catch yourself up.
Grabbing the crowbar.
He's pushing in. He's put.
Go to the ground. Grab crowbar. Fuck.
Came down here with you.
God damn it, his shoulder. You're down, by the way. That was 3.
You're from behind.
Oh, I'm down.
I got hit in the shoulder. That's bleeding kind of bad.
Here. Third floor med.
Jam!
Where the fuck is our air support? Fucking no!
Fuck. This LMG's useless.
It was coming, but then it got shot down. The prefab broke.
I'm down to a pistol. The LMG's dead.
Goons. Goons.
Rifle. Okay, fuck.
Need some pistol ammo?
This I just took off the guy.
Listen, I fell out the window.
How'd you do that? What the hell? Run the side, run the side.
We need to move up!
Oh, I need to.
Shit! My arm!
Fuck! That's 2 in the shoulder. I'm bleeding.
Fuck! That was close.
Patch me up. You take that.
I'm fine. Just a scrape on my armor.
Where is that? Yeah, cover.
We are not done.
Are we ever finished? Are they dead? Or no, they're dead.
And with that, the sounds of footsteps in the distance cease.
They're dead. Or they're sleeping.
Thank God. I'm gonna go.
Boy, that was a lot.
Is the radio still upstairs?
We're now here to haunt your
I got it.
Oh, Jesus, I just packed myself up.
You cannot escape me, Fräulein.
Sir, you're fighting nothing. Are you okay?
He's got desert madness.
Sir.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Wake up.
Well, wait.
Everybody respawn.
Wait a minute.
Teleport to Team 1.
Return your guns.
Oh, you got a point. Time to return our guns. Not my rifle. I already did that, but I'll do it just in
Where the fuck
case.
am I? My own goddamn menu.
Team 1, right? Is that what I heard?
Yep, Team 1.
Yep.
I burned out.
I am so sorry.
I was gonna be right behind you, but I crashed.
I looked out at Billy, and then I just see.
I had to swap to the PC team for DMs because everyone keeps crashing for some reason.
Alrighty.
Outside, that was fun.
So heads up, listen up, everybody.
Clear.
Ears up, ears up. So, one thing to remember, and I saw this happening quite a bit over on the NPC side. Remember that especially as NPCs in larger numbers, it is exceptionally important to be careful with how many rounds you are putting down range, because it'll oversaturate the amount of bullets flying around the air and the amount of sounds playing and stuff like that. So, especially as NPCs, do your absolute best to avoid auto fire. That doesn't mean you have to switch it to semi-auto. That basically just means use the method of talking gun. Everyone go ahead. Did you clean up all the guns, or have everyone clean up their
except
own?
for the LMGs.
Everybody drink your
Alright.
Already done.
Good. Good. Very good. So, for those of you who don't know, for whatever reason, the talking gun. So instead of fully auto, which would be... It's...
And when
it's
you
having
layer
a
that on
conversation,
with other
so it's
people,
sporadic.
So I only
Like
use the
Morse
rifle
code.
at the end,
Yep.
but I can do like 1, 2 at 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1. You know what I mean? Yeah. Does that
Yep.
make sense?
Exactly, so that's more so important for the NPCs, because, you got your job here to play, provide that spice, provide that environment. PCs are fighting for their lives, so there's that. Alrighty. Let's do one more here. Gonna try smaller squads this time. Again, getting to practice. Simple, Op 4 versus
I have a
PCs. It's a
suggestion.
good way for you guys to get your... Yep.
We had a lot of close quarters combat during that, but we haven't actually covered it in the thing yet, if you wanted to handle that real quick.
This is true. This is fair. Alrighty. So, the close quarters combat. the fighting hand-to-hand, which there have been several workshops I know Timeless has hosted as well. Some of you have been attending those, some of you may have not. Considering this is a roleplay with a lot of, weapons and ranged combat, means that hand-to-hand is not incredibly likely to happen too terribly often. That being said, when it does, in case DMs are not around there to roll it, you guys have been provided with the guidelines for the NPC levels and whatnot. So, when you were down there doing that one fight, for instance, I saw... Who is that clashed with,
That would have been Cregan, Zapson, and me.
Yeah.
Level 15 by Merc level.
Yep. We rolled twice for the engagement that was going on. One was a 14, which you would have won, and that fight was going on for a while. But then the next one was a 20, so immediately overwhelmed, so the PC managed to get the upper hand in that case. Something I saw that was very good, that I'll point out again. There were, because, the environment starts to get flooded, people are wounded on the ground, you guys weren't pulling the coup de grace, you were avoiding those, headshots or, going right for whatever, the murder kill for the PCs especially. And especially when you saw that fight going on between the two of them, you guys didn't burge your way in there and, start whacking at them or start shooting at them. You let them have their fight, you let them have their space, and that was important, that was very good. For the most part, it is important to gauge your NPC level. So as the goons, of course, you guys know and knew that when you engage with the PCs who are much more talented in hand-to-hand combat than you are, they're eventually going to overwhelm you and overtake you. One thing to note, which is something that is more on the DM side to try to watch more often, it's been said before and I'll say it again, but to discourage people from firing into those who are engaged in melee, if you happen to shoot into the bunch, then a roll is made for friendly fire. There's a 50-50 chance that you end up shooting your ally instead of the Op4. This is more so for players, because they're the ones I anticipate are more likely to do that. NPCs, it's pretty simple. You see someone involved in a hand-to-hand fight, just don't shoot them. Ignore them. Wait to see how that unfolds, and then give them a moment.
We did pretty good on that, because when we were rushing the building,
I got shot in the fucking back.
I saw the fist fight happening, and all of us NPCs were just like, let's sit by the door and wait for this to happen, and then we kicked you in the face.
I called for you to move right.
That was a lot. They were swarming at you.
Whatsoever.
Yeah. My NPCs, I'm starting to hear you be more vocal, be more verbal, which is good. So when you get shot, I'm seeing you guys be expressive. I'm seeing you guys take those hits and, shout about it. So that's good, because it is important to convey what is happening to the Op4. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's try one more here. Let's make it...
Hand-to-hand?
I'm going to choose a different angle that has more range to it, is what I'm going for here. Say what?
Hand-to-hand demonstrations?
Hand-to-hand demonstrations? They get a lot of those with Timeless. I'm focusing very heavily on the getting people practiced and experienced with the shootouts that happen.
Hand-to-hand.
Yeah. So,
workshop if people need to check it out.
Let's have...
Throw hands.
Let's see, how am I going to do this? Let's have a 6 against 6 again. So, 6 players. 6, actually tell you what. 6 PCs. We have 6 mercs. Remember mercs, you can take 3 hits. And the rest of you guys are playing as the goons. Remember, the goons are 1 shot, 1 hit, and they are down.
If it's the Red Haven, I'm just gonna take a break on this one. I'm burnt out.
Oh, absolutely, brother. You've been going hard. I've been watching.
Yeah, no, that's super
I was
impressive.
not able to get PC last time. I was continually crashing.
Okay.
I want to give people an
Taking a break as well.
You got it.
At this point, may I go invis and just start taking more pictures?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Thanks.
I was gonna ask.
I will.
Volunteers to be PC.
We can ask. We can ask.
I can try joining the PC this time. How's that?
Even our team this time. Hell
Hey.
I don't want heroes in the field of combat medic and the fucking crazy planet.
Steph, I'll join.
What?
Yo.
Would you like to take part in the combat,
What's up?
or do you want to step into DM seats for a sec?
All right.
I would love to take part in the combat,
how many
actually.
people we have
I need to
on the
get more...
Because we have 2 people who are waiting on
How
it.
about you, Yoshi?
Is that DM offer just open to these two?
I will help DM.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fair. We may have to cut the player side up a little bit.
I'll do my best
Let's
for the
see.
DM part.
I can go wherever.
So did you catch all the damage stuff from what Haven was talking about?
I mean, if you're enjoying it,
Catch
you're enjoying it.
me
If
up
you're doing a good job,
quickly
you're doing a
as
good
soon
job,
as
you know?
Haven has finished his shit.
Alrighty.
Alright, Haven, your 2 DMs will be Waffle and Oshi.
You're not trash mob, you're valuable asset
Got it.
to be a body bag. You are
Be going in, guns blazing.
Let's see.
No, I'm.
Ender and Coyote.
Yeah.
Actually, Coyote, you're our medic.
Fucking typecasting, what the hell?
Players over here, just so I can see my numbers.
Do I
So
get
your
a
PC
gun?
side.
I volunteer to be a PC if
Here's your gun.
possible.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Come on over, CJ.
Oh my god. You know what? You know what?
Alright.
It's
This
an
is a
easy
sim.
gun from Metal Gear Solid 3. He's got...
Alrighty. So the rest of you guys will be op 4. We need 4 mercs. 4 of the mercs, and the other ones will be goons.
Goons.
So, you got it, Zeb.
Waffle, I'm on your end, may I? May I see?
What, this thing?
Yes. What is it?
What the fuck?
It's an auto
Are you
injector.
slurp?
That's a stim.
You slurp.
Oh god.
Because the gun goes in your right hand. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It sounds really good.
We're trained to be like, wait, where's the cover?
Even the packaging of that sounds a lot like that video.
Please remain in workshop relevant avatars if you can, Ender.
So you don't.
Oh, yeah.
Ender. Please remain in please remain in workshop relevant avatars while we're doing the workshop.
ATK.
Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, this looks good to me. Remember, goons, you guys go down in one shot. Does the invis work on those models? It should. Yes, it does. Good.
Alright, Ashi.
Got it.
Quick
Alright.
rundown. Everything's pretty
Let
similar
us
to what we have been
see
doing.
here.
But the NPCs now have threat levels. So if a player is engaging an NPC and are like doing a strength contest or having a fist fight or something, and it's not just guns, the mooks have a threat level of 5. That means the players have to roll higher than a 5. The mercs, I believe, are either 10 or 15. I'm gonna check that right over real quick.
They are 15, I believe.
Okay.
Alright, everybody. Follow me.
And the PCs are PCs. They would have... Yeah.
So if they are armored PCs, if they take, I can't remember the ranges, but it's like 2 through 4, I think, is a critical roll. 5 through 7 is a major. 7 through 10 is. I think I got those ranges wrong. Actually, I'll check with Haven real quick. But yeah, it's
we'll
like,
grab Haven as soon as he gets people into position.
Yeah, 1 is a death roll. Then it's critical, major.
Op 4.
Not insignificant.
You guys are going to be starting around that complex over there.
Anything higher than 11 is just flavor.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 1 life.
Armor has a rating of 1 through 4, and every time
PCs,
they
all
take
4 of
an
us.
injury, armor bumps that injury severity down 1 level. So if they take a critical, it's a major. If they take a major, it's superficial. And when they take that degradation, the armor loses 1 point. So I believe security guards are
a major is like 2 to 5, and then.
Yeah, I can't remember the ranges. Andre, do you happen to remember, or Cregan?
What's up?
The ranges on the injuries.
Yes, we are.
I'm bad at numbers.
These are the ranges on the thing. One more time, you were cutting out for me.
The ranges.
Wound right here.
Ranges on injuries.
Wound ranges.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 and higher, superficial. 7 to 10,
no LMGs
minor,
this time.
4 to 6 major, 1 to 3 critical.
It goes for both sides.
Quick question.
Okay.
All right, Afshin, do you want to take the up 4 or do you want to take the players?
Are we gonna try and avoid melee combat?
Less of them.
Fair enough. I'll take up 4.
If you can somehow manage to get into melee combat without
so you have a little bit more movement.
Without getting spiced up, go for it.
Are these my hired
goons?
Op 4 ready?
Me right here.
Okay, guys.
Let's get ready.
You're supposed to be inside a building.
I believe so.
Very good.
So
Get ready,
it's 6 mercs and 2 goons.
Alrighty. Cards up in 3, 2,
There's, I think, 4 goons.
1.
Alright, they're up. We're going.
You shoot at the
Toward
people that don't
anybody
look
with
like
not a
you
glowing
me.
helmet.
Cards are up. Cards are up.
Okay.
I see you shooting us. I will fucking kill you myself.
Also, I was doing DM briefing on Ashin, so what's the premise here?
We're just team deathmatch.
Okay.
4 of those guys, 4 of us.
Alright, cards are up. Go for it.
Turn off my. I want to bash one of their fucking skulls in. All right, I want some cover fire.
Do we know where they're coming from?
Gotta find them first.
That shouldn't take us too long.
Fucking these dimwits.
Spatula's stuck up in the building. Spatula, are you? Oh, you're defending, okay. Just so you know, Spatula, your team has moved off. And I fell. Remember to turn off name tags. Just went full bore and died. Cool.
Got your back. Got your 6.
Ah.
Just
Which one? The goons are all dead.
Ah, fuck. They were useless anyway.
Not the hired goons.
Do the mooks respawn?
Haven, is goon respawn on?
Inside the window.
Goons are not respawn.
Alright, make my way inside.
Can of paint, there is no respawn for goons. Time to kick it into maximum overdrive.
Like
Koki, you run past the body of one of your dead hirelings. Seems he didn't do much before he got murked.
Alright. Contact.
Kick his head. Ah, stupid idiot.
What the fuck is this?
Damn. Not existed, I swear.
Are they in that building?
Ah, shit, they are! Ah.
Koki, shots rain down from the building above and you take a shot right in the shoulder with a 4. Your armor takes it, but you are still taking it. Apparently to the leg.
Shit.
Fuck. Just a headshot in the arm.
Shit.
Hen, with a natural 20, that shot bounces off the armor with no ill effect.
Alright, I have 3 hits left. Let's go.
You got shot in the arm, I'm gonna try and
It's 3 hits, it doesn't matter. Medical is roleplay.
Listen, I'm gonna move up. You guys cover me. Just in case, I'm gonna move behind that building there.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Reloading.
Getting kind of hungry.
Say that's impressive. Cover they got. God damn it.
Tycho, you stand out in the open and they get a bead on you in your right shoulder. You take a 6.
Shit, I got a bad angle from the building. I can't move. I can't approach. Okay, rip. No, you're just rubber banding a little bit. You're good, you're good, you're good. Just place me.
Where did they go?
I'm in the right building. Got it.
Ah, damn.
But they...
Okay. No, hold. On my go.
Oh man.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Suppressing.
Thanks.
We gotta cover him.
He's over there.
I got him.
1, go!
Make sure to check your ammo.
Yeah, I realized that. No. Right there, yeah.
Keeping an eye on it at least.
Sneaking around the outside.
Yes, they see you too.
Yep. Well, on the move.
okay. I'm gonna crawl. I'm crawling. I don't want to get shot in the window.
Keep moving.
Apex, bullets ripping through the window above knocks glass all over your back, but with a 16 you don't take anything more than a scratch.
Oh god, I don't want to be here.
We're too compromised here. We need to move now.
Which way?
Out the door.
Like that lap, you dumb fuck.
No!
DM talk.
Yo.
They've barely taken any hits. The only person who has was fucking Coyote, so I'm gonna throw them a wrench.
Okay.
No.
What's your wrench?
I know Coyote's character's PTSD, so I'm gonna hit him with that.
Alright.
Mid-combat.
If you want to crack back him while he's in workshop, then go for it. Bit of a standoff going on right now. Damn. Fuck. Oh god. Yeah. This should be good.
I think they're more towards our meat. Come on. Yeah.
The NASCAR. Alright.
They might be coming around the building.
Roger. I think they're your part.
I'll keep it covered.
Right here.
Keep an eye on our 6.
Jenkins, we're gonna need one of you across the front.
I don't see him, man.
I mean, we don't even know where they are specifically. Yeah.
Did I not see them? Alright, I guess they're going for not shooting in the back. That works.
Two buildings ahead of us.
Glad you joined the danger. I'll cover you. Then I'll join after you.
3.
Shoot at them a couple of times.
Are they still in the building up there?
Firing on your mark. When you want to move.
Alright, ready.
Alright.
Shots ring out from the hill outside to the right.
Take shots to the right. You good?
They can see it coming. after this, they might promote you.
You hear bullets whizzing overhead, far behind you as you have already moved on.
So that was... Doing that again?
Maybe. Holding you into mobile fire.
We're going in. What do we do with him?
If you want to roll and try to disarm me, you can, but I'm technically NPC 10. Let's see if you get away with it.
Think about it.
There's 4 people. You can't do anything.
Here, how about this? Drag him back into the cover. Drag him back into cover.
Hold on.
Come on. Grab him your arm.
Get him in, get him over there.
Get over.
Tie him up, might be able to ask him a couple of things later.
Scorpion, watch behind us.
Give it up, Jesus. Fucking knees.
Oh, it's abuse.
I do
I haven't shot anybody yet.
I highly doubt that. I am tying you up.
Alright.
I don't want to shoot. Give up our position.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, no, you're right there in that situation.
They do go down.
I didn't shoot.
I'm watching second story.
Third. Shit, right! God, I gotta get my directions together. Shit!
Gosh,
Looks like they're going up the stairs.
you know what?
There were two straight ahead of us when we were heading in, on our right-hand side. Moving up.
Don't have an angle on there. Dire situation. Okay, they're on the second floor. Yep, okay. We are moving. Yep, to the building.
Let's go for the building. Ready?
This is a dead end. Back.
Right this way. I think, right?
Should have waited for cover.
Zapson, those bullets rip on through
shooting.
this
I thought I had the
humble
chance.
abode and just barely squished past your shin. No injury at all, but that was close.
Okay.
And I wish I could talk.
We need to keep moving.
Understandable.
Can't sit here all day.
Yes. Here, I'll get cover. Ready?
Okay, alright.
Trent here. You. Where the fuck is he?
I'm upstairs!
Where the fuck is he? Where is he?
You. What's the plan?
Where is he?
Where is the bastard?
I let go over there. He wiggled out of his restraints.
Where the fuck?
Awful.
Yo.
So what happened right there was Apex went and rolled to get out of his restraints. He got an 18, so he just did it by himself.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm hopping in the closet. I don't know if this is legal. I want to see.
As long as you're not gonna pop out and shoot somebody, it's fine.
I don't have a gun.
Not anymore.
I mean, I could look for it again, but I'd rather hide in here.
You do remember, before you shut yourself in the locker, there was a big box on the table.
If I give this to them, will they not shoot me again? What is in here?
It's
the medical
latches
supplies.
on the other side of it. This side.
I'm stupid. Oh, jeez. Well, this isn't a weapon. Let's see. I would grab a wrench.
There.
Oh boy. Appreciate it. Okay, I know what I gotta do. Okay, we're gonna hold true. There we go. Oh boy.
Oh, that was fun. Enemy got hit. I didn't hit him with
the game's over?
Yeah, it seems to be over. PC squad, well done. That was some good shit. You guys were tactical. You took it slow. You stuck together. You covered each other's advancements, movements. It was really nice.
Broadcasting twice.
NPCs?
MVP right here.
Just so I can. If any of you guys aren't here, just follow the gunshots.
I do have one for the NPCs.
Alright, give me one moment. So, ears up, guys, ears up, guys. So, from the PC perspective, I will say, NPCs, you know, joking aside,
it's my recents.
That was actually, that actually felt really good. That was fun. It felt immersive, it felt involved. You guys made the PC experience a very enjoyable one from our perspective. So, props to all you guys.
Watching you guys run in like the sand, it was all faded and everything. It was immersive.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was good. Everyone was rotating. It wasn't a stagnant fight where you get held up in one place. It was really, really good. Well done.
I was trying to slide down the hill.
So, no shit, at one point y'all masked
Yeah. What happened? Like I had cloned it from like Hayden was seeing the map just for a few seconds, and it stayed stuck in my recent. I cannot remove it because it remembers all the
Be careful of that because it's got cloning on, and if someone else takes it, that's weak.
Yes, notice, yeah, real quick, real quick, guys, should go without saying, but someone covered it, just to point out, should go without saying, but obviously these are ATK-based models, and unless by the devs, the DMs, it is released publicly, they remain within ATK and ATK hands, so I'd appreciate you guys, be careful about, actually, we would appreciate you guys not using them outside of ATK at all for now,
never.
Because they're public and clonable, so.
Even if you have them saved, please do not use them anywhere else.
Yeah.
And
Waffle, you had something you want to say?
Yes. So, I want to do a special point out to. Can I settle down, please? I would like to do a special shout out to Zapson and her partner. I think that was Koki, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yep.
So, these two worked around the back of the entire fight and had several chances to just start unloading in the backs of everyone, and they did not. So I want to laud them on that because an NPC shooting someone in the back is not good roleplay.
No.
So this is the way to do it.
Great call, good call.
Yeah, they did a lot of hit and run. They just hit and then run.
Gave us a good scare and sent us running for cover. Gave us a couple of injuries,
basically.
And that's about it. And it was fantastic. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah, there were a few injury rolls on our side. We just rolled well.
I will say. Oh, okay. I was aiming to go for the back eventually when we got closer, but I will keep that in mind for NPCing in the future.
Yep. Gotcha. So I will, because I'm going to end stream. But if you guys are like, I'm going to call stream ends here. So if you guys are streaming or doing whatever, we'll go and end it here, and then I'll talk to you a bit afterwards. But anyways, really freaking great job, guys. We're learning a lot of the strengths of the system we have, the flaws, the aesthetics. I mean, what do you guys think about the environment for the engagement?
Sad.
This is good.
This is so
It looks
miserable. Or 6 objects that have no collision outside.
There's so much room that you can have those one-on-one things as well as the big battles.
Your
arms so it works.
Yeah. But as always, amazing and humongous hats off to the dev team that works and gets all these made and created for us, and we get to play with this shit in an environment that does not exist anywhere else in VRC. So it's unlike anything else. It's really freaking cool, and it's nice to be refining this whole system. So thank you guys very much for helping me, helping us, and I definitely don't see why we shouldn't do this again soon. Let's see if we can keep it up, keep it in line with Timeless's workshops as well.
Practice makes perfect at the very least.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. You guys started showing improvements as time went on, especially. Yeah. You guys learned when to take those hits, when to hold back. It felt very appropriate. Nothing as a PC through that run felt forced. Nothing felt you know, as someone shooting from the far away, like, well, he should be dead. That never happened.
As the PC DM here,
Oh, by the way,
I was watching the PCs like a hawk, and they were just playing it too goddamn well. I'm gonna say that much.
That's how ideally it's supposed to be. So I like it a lot.
Really good calls.
Yeah, smart PCs should be rewarded.
Alrighty. With that, I am going to end my stream. Yes. I'm ending stream as well.
ATK lead the way.
Lead the way. Alrighty. Oops.
Oh, and there goes
We just crashed everybody.
Wow. Was that the sound that crashed, everyone?
I crashed. We all crashed?
Yeah, I crashed too.
Interesting. Okay.
When we all fired our guns into the air, we
4,
crashed.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Interesting.
10,
Okay.
11.
Real quick, everybody stay here for a bit, if you can. I'm just going to go ahead and end stream. Boy.
Haven, I have a question. Or
Yes.
or
Give me 1 second. Let me finish up. Let me wrap up stream here.
It is about the streams, by the way.
What's up?
Normally, it is pretty commonplace to run a non-canon little hangout after these workshops. Do you want me to load up the main map and let people join in just to hang out?
Not just yet. Ideally, I actually would like to get everyone back in the map for one last thing. That'll be after, you know, we wrap up here, so...
So anyone who wants to keep going can just put up a AFK screen real quick?
No, I'm requesting everybody end stream if they're going to be here for this bit.
I did catch somebody.
When we all fired our guns into the air, how many of us did crash that time?
I don't know. But it did also happen right when I activated like one of the sound clips, so I'm wondering if that's actually what...
Yeah, the jet. That's
All
what I was
but
just
5 crashed.
Guessing that after a certain amount of sound saturation, we crash.
Yeah, that
They
shouldn't be
did
a
too
thing, though.
well,
What the fuck?
Waffle.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's figure it out. We'll troubleshoot it.
They did too
See
well.
what you mean, though.
I
The
had to hit
last thing
Haven
I
with heat
heard after
stroke.
the gunshots was the jet going through the sky.
Yep.
Yeah, there were a couple points. Just some notes. If you're running...
Alrighty, I'm gonna load back into the
Because
map.
VRC
I
has
would
a
like you
huge
guys all
fucking,
there. Go
delay.
ahead and end your streams, but I would like everyone there for one
the
thing.
shots tend to
Or I'd
trail
like you all there for
behind
something.
when
We
people
might
do a
end
run.
up
So if you want to give them like a roll
running
advantage or
through
something
one
for,
more time.
bounding while being shot
Actually,
at.
I'm gonna go spend time with my girlfriend, but I do need to run you guys.
I was just keeping an eye
through
to them.
something
They were just
a little bit first.
Most of the shots weren't hitting them;
Or
it was
you
just hitting the
tell
cover they were
tell
in.
us when you're in the map, and I'll request.
So it was just things like that. I was keeping an eye when they
Also
were
say hi to Spriggs
moving from
from all
cover
of
to
us.
cover. It was very rare they got hit because they were doing a fire kick suppression and then
Are we meeting up in the spawn room?
move.
I gotta remove my
Yes.
stream, so I'm gonna go peace out real quick. Hold
The
on.
girl free
Haven, are you spawning a new session or what?
I'll just join yours.
Okay. Because I have accepted some invites. So yeah, go request off Waffle.
Okay, cool.
So fast. It was gonna like.
Alright. Y'all, thanks for showing up to the ATK combat workshop, this time focusing more on guns than punching each other. A lot of fun. I'm going to peace out and raid somebody.
Wait, no, right.
It's a really fucking cool map, and I think the workshop went really well. It's just weird how 1 or 2 people will be crashed at a time.
Yeah, I'll figure out what's doing that. Either way. Yeah, no, this part of the map was designed specifically for the workshop.
Gotta raid somebody, hold on.
It seemed like it happened whenever there was a lot of shooting.
Yeah, lower.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you guys want to switch out of your models, alrighty, everybody meet in the...
she's got a V2 avatar, and it's a lot of fun. It's very well motion tracked. So I'm gonna raid her up, and y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go eat dinner after this. As soon as this countdown ends, I want to wish you all a merry good night, as I usually do, and stay hydrated, have fun. Peace out, y'all.
Naming up our NPCs, so because yeah, the point is,
waffle slapper too.
and the reality
oh my
is,
God.
A lot of these fights proceeding from here on out
Thank you so much for the
are going to
raid,
be
you guys
a bit
are so
smaller
sweet.
on
Thank
scale.
You. That's right, thank you. I love you guys.
Because the large hallway fights with like 20 versus 1 end up just becoming
Nothing like
both a
same
logistical and an RP nightmare.
I didn't like that at all. As a person who was in that launch
Oh
group,
my
I was
God. Perfect. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Alrighty, everybody, go to the spawns. Or the teleports.